People usually use prejudgment to escape facing brutal facts or even escape facing certain people, which means that they lack the minimum amount of self-confidence. Hello again, I am Karim Al-Komi and this is PM Talk. Prejudgment. Yes, that dangerous word. And let me be honest with you and shock you with this view first about judgment and prejudgment. I actually think that judgment is good. The problem is the prefix pre, right? So leaders are asked and expected to make a lot of critical decisions every day, a lot of judgmental decisions every day. Let's face it, we cannot always gather the team, make brainstorming sessions, or analyze every single data that we have before we make a decision. We need to make quick judgments to our best knowledge and experience. This is good, as far as it is not a prejudgment. So what's the difference between judgment and prejudgment? Well, the first sign of prejudgment is that the decision is based on immature information or information from unreliable sources. So if someone calls you in the morning and tells you, hey sir, there's going to be wind today, there's going to be rain today, we need to stop the lifting activities, the crane activities, and you just decided to pick up the phone and call the HSE manager and tell him to stop the work. This is prejudgment. This is bad. This is dangerous. But if this same person calls you and he tells you, sir, there's going to be wind today, it's going to rain, and you pick up the phone and call the same HSE manager and tell him, look, you need to monitor the weather forecast, monitor the windsock, make sure that the wind and the rain is within the limits, and if they exceed the limit, you need to stop the work immediately without referring back to me. This is judgment, right? So the difference here is not about the information that you get, because sometimes you cannot control all the information, but you can control your reaction to the information. The second difference is that people usually use prejudgment to escape facing brutal facts or even escape facing certain people, which means that they lack the minimum amount of self-confidence to face the brutal facts and face the people. Make sure that you are not using judgment to escape brutal facts or to escape facing people. If you use the judgment to escape, then it's for sure prejudgment. For example, you are about to enter into a meeting and there's someone there that you've never met before, but you have some information from someone else who have worked with both of you together, right? So if you are someone who uses prejudgment, you are going to use all these bad things that you've heard about this person, right, to verify whatever failures that happens in the meeting. Right? And to be honest, if you get into this meeting room with this prejudgment, with using this immature information, right, to address and approach that person, I guarantee you that this meeting is going to fail, right? Because you've used that prejudgment to escape. You are already ready. You are already ready to verify your failure, so you're going to fail. But if you neglect these information for a while, right, and approach this person openly, honestly, with all your integrity and honesty and truth, and then you see what reactions he's going to make, what kind of mutual understanding you're going to achieve with him, and then use this information that you had before to verify what happens or to analyze what happened, then that is judgment to your best knowledge and experience. And I guarantee you that if you get into this meeting without making this prejudgment, that the meeting will succeed no matter what. I have been in numerous meetings where I get out of the meeting and tell the team, well, the guy's very good. Why did you say that he's not that good? We reached an agreement in no time. To wrap up, there are mainly two differences to distinguish between prejudgment and judgment. The first thing is your reactions toward premature or immature information. If your reaction to immature or premature information is to take them blindly, then you are doing prejudgment, and this is wrong and dangerous. But if your reaction towards premature information is to verify them and make the best use of analyzing them and finding out the truth about them, then you are doing judgment. The second difference is if you are using judgment to escape facing the brutal facts and to escape facing people, then this is probably prejudgment, and it's bad and dangerous. But if you are using the judgment to face the facts and to react with people and things around you to make things better, then this is probably the good and the right direction of your best judgment. I hope this makes sense to you and that it was helpful. If this is the case, please stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for watching.